Loaded up, ready to hit the river. Alright, y'all, we are heading down the driveway to head to Tippy Dam. Gonna do some hopeful steelhead fishing, trout fishing. I heard there's walleye there right now. So yeah, we're on our way to Tippy. Let me get the GPS pulled back up here. Still in my driveway, by the way, in case you're wondering. All right, there's the GPS. We just have to grab some gas and some caffeine. Yep, I'm on like 2.5 hours of sleep for this one. Just finished filming the last video yesterday on Memorial Day, and I was gonna head to the river, but I figured it'd probably be packed since it was Memorial Day, so we just kind of took it easy, finished up the cooking part of that catch and cook video. And yeah, so I am on my way to get gas and caffeine. I'm still sleeping. Got our caffeine, so got our gas and the van's gas. Oh yeah, and this little croissant sandwich. That is my breakfast. So now we are heading to Tippy Dam. Onwards. We made it. I think it'll be so cool once we get this all figured out. Maybe one day be able to catch a sturgeon again. But that's me right there. I've never seen this. Every other time I've come here, there's always been at least 5 other cars. Look at this. We're the only ones here. I'm excited. I gotta get over here and show you guys the sunset. Or sunset. I'm so stupid. Sunrise. Check that out. Good old Tippy Dam. That's beautiful. All right. I'm gonna grab our stuff after we throw our waders on and get on down the dreadful steps. Yeah, going down ain't bad. It's coming back up these steps that really sucks. Especially when you have a bunch of fish, you gotta haul up them. This is about halfway. Here we are. That guy's got one. Nice. It looks like he's using skein. That's what I'm going to start with, probably. Alright, we're going to get set up right here. I was sitting here getting tied up and the fish came up right here. That's kind of cool. Well, we only have a limited amount of time here this morning because my wife has a dentist appointment that we have to get to. So I actually have to go in here and set an alarm. We have about 3 hours we can fish here this morning. That's all. Alright. Nice little cluster of skein there. Let's get out here. Alright, we moved down a little bit. We were right down there. Now we're right up here. I'm going to try some more eggs, a little bit more, and then probably switch to either a egg fly or a spinner. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna switch to a spinner. See how that goes. Alright, we got our pink and red Arctic spinner. We're gonna throw some shrimp smell on there. We're gonna put it on the blade a little bit. Both sides, just a little bit. On the body. Put some and even on the hook. We're also running a single hook today just because we might let some go, and also there's lots of rocks. So yeah, keep this right here in my pocket. Let's get out there. All right, first cast with a pink Arctic spinner. The tip with these is you want it slow enough to where you can feel them blades. Just kind of wum, 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 wum. See, nice and slow, just like that. That one's jumping. Maybe I should have went to that side. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk my wife into coming here with the kids after her appointment, if she feels like it. We'll have to see. Well, I was letting the camera charge up a little bit, and I worked my way from down there to back over here, and I just had one on. He came off. He was out there a little ways, but he came off. So, we're recording again. Let's see if we can make something happen. There's one. Got him. Woo! Nice steely. Nice steely. Feisty one, man. No, came off again. Dude, it's because I'm not running the trebles. That was a beautiful one. That was my second one on in like 10 minutes. Except that one was a lot closer to being landed. Dang it, dude. That looked like a beautiful hen too. Alright guys. Well, we did a couple more casts with that pink one. And we got snagged on a rock out there. And it popped off. So, we threw on the chartreuse one. Some shrimp smell. And I didn't do a blood knot this time. I did it the old way with a swivel. 25 pound down to some 12 pound, and that's down to our lure. So let's do some more casts. We have about 30 minutes left this morning before I got to get back home and get my wife to her dentist appointment. And depending on how she feels, I'm really hoping I can come back out here at least, but I might bring all of them, my wife and kids, and then have a little fishing night. But yep, I wish I could have landed that one for y'all. I'm sorry. I should have just threw on the treble like I was gonna, but it'll be all right. Hopefully we can make something happen right here. I think I'm on a freaking rock again, dude. Oh, seaweed. Oh, somebody is lying. I think. What the fuck is this? Yeah, somebody's freaking lying. Well, let's get this out of here. Maybe. I can't get that out. That's freaking braid, and it's way out there. Ah, fuck. That's gonna cut right through my fucking shit. Oh, get it? Got a big chunk of it. We're gonna probably do a few more minutes of the chartreuse, and then I'm gonna throw the black and red on. I'll turn the camera back on if we get a bite. I'm not using a float, so you can't really see the hook set anyways, but all right, well, same thing just happened to that chartreuse one. So black and red, which we are almost out of time. We are gonna have to make the awful hike back up that staircase here in just a minute. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Hopefully my wife will want to come back. Well, I just lost my third spinner, Arctic spinner. So this trip just became very expensive. It was exciting there for a second until I lost the fish about 6 feet from me, a very beautiful one. And I was still having a good time. Even when I lost the first lure and the second. Third time's a charm. I'm gonna head out of here. Otherwise, we'll be jumping into an outro if she doesn't want to come back and fish. And I still had a good time. I mean, I just got bummed out that I couldn't land that fish, but that's all right. I had two on the hook that just came off. The one was only on probably 5 seconds, and the one, it was a pretty good fight. That was a nice fresh fish. But yeah, I had a good time. So either you'll see me here back in a little bit, or you'll be going into outro. So peace. Here goes to the hardest part. Here we go. We made it, and it wasn't too bad. I must be getting back in shape, so that's cool. Before being more active, to say the least. I would get to the top of these stairs, mind you, after taking 3 or 4 breaks, and I would be just completely winded. I could feel my heart thumping in my neck, and like, man. Today, I didn't even stop once. Went straight through. I got to the top. I mean, I was breathing heavy and I could feel my heart beating, but it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty nice. So, kudos to getting back into shape. All right, everybody. So, obviously, we didn't go out last night. So, it is the day after, and we are heading back to Tippy Dam. We gotta stop, grab some gear. As you know, I lost a few spinners yesterday, so we're gonna grab some more of those, and that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna get back over there to Tippy. We'll probably start on I don't know, we're gonna go to both sides today. We're gonna show you wreck side and stair side again. You guys already seen stair side yesterday. It's the one with all the stairs, obviously. Wreck side, it's just got like the boat ramp and more parking and stuff like that. So we will be showing you guys wreck side at least, and doing some fishing over there, getting out in the water a little bit more. Yeah, and hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully we can land some fish. Hopefully we can bring something home to eat. And yeah, all in all, I'm sure it'll still be a good day. Yesterday was still fun. I was just kind of bummed out I couldn't land that one fish. And I only had that other one on for like 2 seconds. So, yeah. We are on the way to the bait shop, and then we'll be on our way to the river. So, stay tuned. We're here. So, I'm gonna run in here real quick. We'll see you in a minute. So, I only got one so far. They didn't have the other colors I was looking for here at Pilgrim's Village, unfortunately. But there is another bait shop right over there, right next to Tippy, that we can stop into when we're swapping sides. But I got this one, white, red, silver blade. Yeah, I've never tried this color before. I think it'll do pretty good. It's a cloudy day, and it's white and red. So, I mean, that'll look pretty good in that cloudy, murky water, and it has a silver blade. So, I think it'll do alright. I'm hoping. But we are on our way to Tippy. I'll decide here in a few minutes. I haven't really thought about it too much, but we might start over on wreck side and then hit the bait shop on the way before we even fish. Or we'll go to stair side, fish that a while, and hit the bait shop on the way to wreck side, but I'm not really sure yet. So, yeah, stay tuned and we'll figure it out together. Woohoo! Alright, we are on our way to the bait shop over here by Tippy. I think it's called like Hank and Sons Bait and Tackle. So we are gonna get over here, grab a couple more different colored spinners, maybe some hair jigs, waxies, and then we're gonna go start at Wreckside since we'll be right there. Quiet, they coming. Oh no. So it was actually Andy's tackle box where I was on my way to, but we got a fire tugger, orange body, we got pink on red, the other one I think, let's see, yeah, orange on orange, and I got like a hair jig, I got some waxies as well. So I'll see you at the river. Well, Wreckside actually has some people on it today, and I don't like trying to squeeze in around other people, so I guess I don't get to show you fishing Wreckside today, but that's okay. We can save that for another time. We're heading over to Stairside. I probably won't pick up the camera again until we get at the water, and we're about to get a line wet. So I'll see you over there at the bottom of the stairs. Sweet, just like yesterday. Only ones on this side. Alrighty, we're gonna start her off with this little egg fly, pink and black, on a float, and we'll see how we do. There we go. We threw a little waxy on there now. I completely forgot about that part. Sorry about that. That'll give it a little bit of scent and whatnot. Somebody's got one on right there. Heck yeah. Alright, we're going to be switching it up, going with this new one I got, the orange, and I'm going to be tipping it with some waxies as well. I think it's cool, the bait shop, Andy's Tackle Box, they reuse, and I'm not promoting this, but they reuse chewing tobacco things, so that's kind of cool. Instead of just throwing them out, they reuse them. Okay, we're gonna throw 2 on there. Look at this big one. All right, just like that. Just went down a little deeper. See how that does. Alright, I'm still using this orange one. I've just been moving slowly shallower and stuff, but haven't got anything yet. There is a fish right here in front of me on this gravel. I can't tell what it is. Judging by how it's acting, it's probably a smallmouth, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try this a little bit more. Then I might try a bead for a minute, and then I'm going to try some spinners. So, I'll see ya if I get a fish, or when I'm putting on a bead. Alright, I went ahead and put a little orange soft egg fly on. Has some like little shiny stuff on the end there, and I went ahead and dunked it in my skein for some smell. So let's try that. I think I'll do a few more casts with this, and then I'll grab my other rod and do a spinner. I just had a pretty little trout on, a worm here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it another one on film for you, and then I'm gonna switch up to a spinner on my other rod. All right, I think we're gonna try this white and red one real quick. See how this does. Probably put, I don't know, bait fish smell on it. See how that does? Bait fish, scales. Alright, we switched up to our pink and red. That's what we had luck on yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and give this some casts and see how we do. Wow, right in front of me. Awesome. Fucking sick. Nope. No. 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 I'm about to piss myself. Alright, I think we're going to switch to the fire tiger. Alright, orange is tied up here. I'm going to throw some squid flavor on and get it back in the water. Alright, we're going to try this orange Arctic spinner with some squid on it. See how this does. That is definitely a bass right there. On a bed. Alright, we're going to try the fire tiger. We're going to do this orange bead on my float. See how this goes. I float fished orange, dew green, pink beads, nothing. I'm gonna go back to this pink spinner, Arctic spinner, Has some smelly stuff on it. See what happens. Nothing for me. I've still been watching them guys over there catch them, but that's how it goes sometimes. I had bites yesterday, not today. Yesterday was just unfortunate. My wife had to go to the dentist, and yeah, I didn't have very much time. If I would have been able to stay, I know I could have landed one for you guys. So maybe next time I can get out here, hopefully. 2 or 3 more casts with this pink Arctic spinner. Then I'm gonna go back to the black and red, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But no bites yet. And before we leave, I might even try some skein on the float, and we'll see. Alright, we're switching to the black and red. Well, that's all she wrote for this Memorial Day weekend at Tippy. For me, at least. Alright. Now, the treacherous hike. No fish for me here at Tippy after Memorial Day. The following next few days after it. At least that I was able to take home or land for steelhead. Steelhead, I had the one on for like 5 seconds and it came off. Then I had that pretty good fight on camera yesterday, and it came off like 5-6 feet from us. I figured it was just about done fighting, and it did one good head shake and it popped the hook right out. So we weren't able to land that steelhead. Today I landed a little trout, probably 6-7 inches off camera, because I still need to get batteries for this. I'm still rocking the one along with the Volta, which really, it doesn't really last that long. Gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe next time here at Tippy we can get some steelhead. I don't know, I was a little late to the party on that one, but that's my bad. Work's been crazy. I wish I could just do YouTube full time, but matter of me getting the content when I can, getting it out there to you guys, and it's a matter of you guys like it, share it, subscribe if you're new. It's all that. It's time to go home and call it a wrap for this one. Kayak accessories should be the next video. We did get some stuff delivered. We had the Yak Attack padlock. It's for the paddle holder and that thing. That was delivered, looks good. The scupper plugs are small. I have to return those, get the right ones. The paddle tether is on, that works good. Yeah, waiting on the cassette plug for the pedals. I think that's it for now in that shipment. So till next time, love y'all, tight lines, stay safe, peace.
Thank you for this day I live in, constant learning.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I need new waders. My left leg is basically completely soaked. So yeah, that's cool. Freaking sweet, dude.
Cash out, cash out, cash out. Riding in the car with no keys. Straight up, Louis V shirt with no sleeves.